Jake the ape makes a lot of mistakes. Jake woke up and stretched. Today was going to be a good day. He could feel it. Jake quickly pulled on his pants and buttoned up his shirt. He was ready to go. As he passed the mirror, he saw that his shirt was crooked. He had missed some buttons and put others in the wrong places. Jake unbuttoned his shirt, then slowly and carefully, he rebuttoned it. This time he didn't forget any buttons. That's better, he thought, looking at his reflection in the mirror. In the kitchen, Jake tried to put jam on his toast, but there was too much jam on the knife. Jake watched as the sticky jam slid off his knife and landed on the table. Yuck! Jake got a cloth and cleaned up his mess. Then he tried again. This time he was more careful about how much jam he used. Now that looks good enough to eat, Jake said, gobbling up his breakfast. On his way to school, Jake saw his friends Tommy the tiger and Freddy the fox. They were playing catch. Jake wanted to play too, but he threw the ball too hard. It went right over Tommy's head. "It's okay, I'll get it," Jake said as he ran and picked up the ball. Jake tried again, but his throw was still too hard. He threw it once more, softer this time. The ball didn't even reach Tommy. Maybe I just won't try to play catch anymore, Jake thought, frustrated. But Freddy and Tommy were having so much fun. "Can you teach me how to throw it?" asked Jake. Jake watched carefully as Freddy and Tommy showed him how to throw the ball. Then Jake threw the ball one more time. This time Tommy caught it. "Thank you for your help," said Jake happily as the friends hurried to school. In class, Mrs. Mouse was teaching math. She asked Jake to come up and answer the math problem. "Oh no," thought Jake. "What if I get the answer wrong?" Jake didn't want the other students to see him use his counting blocks, so he tried to do the math problem without them. "That's not quite right," said Mrs. Mouse. "Why don't you try again?" Jake's heart was beating fast, but he stopped, took a deep breath, and tried again. This time he used his blocks to check his answer. When he was sure he knew the answer, he wrote it on the board. "That's right," said Mrs. Mouse. Jake smiled. At lunch, Jake bumped right into Susie Sloth, making her spill her drink. Freddy and Tommy looked embarrassed. Jake smiled at Susie. "I'm sorry, Susie," he said. "I didn't mean to bump into you. I'll get you a new drink." Jake got Susie a new drink and helped her clean up the mess. "Thanks, Jake," Susie said, smiling. "I know you didn't do it on purpose." Jake was glad Susie wasn't mad at him. After lunch, the boys were walking to class when Jake realized he needed to use the bathroom. He tried to hurry, but he got distracted by the pictures on the walls. "Oh no," Jake thought, "not another mistake." Jake asked Tommy to get him some clean pants. As he cleaned up, Jake thought, "It feels like I can't do anything right today." That afternoon at home, Jake's mom asked if he had any homework. Jake thought about the assignment Mrs. Mouse had given them. It looked really hard, and he didn't want to make any more mistakes. "Nope, no homework," he told his mom. Jake's mom looked surprised, which made him feel bad. "I'm sorry, Mom," he said. "I do have homework, but it looks hard. Can you please help me?" Jake and his mom worked on the homework together. It was hard at first, but Jake kept trying and asked questions when he didn't understand. When his homework was done, Jake hugged his mom and thanked her for her help. That night at bedtime, Jake's dad came in to tuck him in. "How was your day today?" he asked. Jake started to cry. "It was a terrible day. I made so many mistakes, and now I'm worried about making even more mistakes tomorrow." Jake's dad gave him a big hug and said softly, "I'm glad you made mistakes today." Sniffling, Jake looked up. "Really? Why?" he asked. "Because that's how we learn," his dad said. "Can you tell me what you learned today?" Jake thought back to his day. He thought about his trouble buttoning his shirt and the jam that fell on the table. He remembered how good he felt when he threw a ball the right way and how excited he felt to play catch with his friends again tomorrow. He thought about all the other mistakes he made that day, but this time he didn't feel sad or embarrassed. "I learned to button my shirt, put jam on my bread, throw a ball, do a math problem, try again when I can't do something right the first time, admit when I make a mistake, ask for help when I need it, and apologize when I do something wrong," Jake said. His dad smiled at Jake and hugged him again. It sounds like you had a pretty good day after all. I did, said Jake. You know what? I hope I make a lot of mistakes tomorrow, too. The end.
Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to check out the links in the description box. I'll see you in the next story time.